Welcome back to my channel, Libras. This is going to be a look at the next 72 hours. Let's see what's going on. We're going to take a look at the situation at hand first. Any information you need will be listed in the description, so just check there. The lighting is acting crazy. And thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so situation at hand, we got the Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Magician in reverse. So Libras, huge focus on family, huge focus on your creative endeavors, okay? You could be finding that you could be wanting more emotional support within the home, like from the person you may have children with, for instance, or family. Maybe you don't feel like you have the support that you need the way that you would like, and it could be affecting you emotionally. Okay, you could be going through just emotional things that you don't quite understand, where you need actually supportive people around you, not people who are wishy-washy or who pick and choose when to be supportive. Another thing I'm picking up on, opportunity is all around you. Some of you just may have been in a space of not seeing it for a second, or just kind of like ignoring your capabilities. Libras, you guys are very intelligent. You're very capable. And when you put your mind to something, you make it happen. And maybe you've been in a rut to where you haven't been feeling like yourself or as focused on the endeavors that you want to accomplish here. But tap into the magic of what makes you you is what you guys may be wanting to do during the next couple of days or so and needing to do. Now, possible challenge, I have the Page of Swords, the Hangman, and the Strength card. So the challenge could be pettiness. There could be petty arguments between you and a partner here where the communication gets real bad. If not petty arguments, it could just be poor communication between you and someone here. Like the interest is there and you guys both may think about each other, but it could be so much stuff going on and just being in the clouds just as a whole. And the situation could be keeping it just kind of dry and elusive a little bit in terms of what's going on here. Also with the Hangman, the challenge could be either someone not seeing your perspective, like not wanting to step in your shoes to understand where you're coming from, or the issue could be standing in someone else's shoes on your end and seeing where they're coming from. Take this reading how it applies, but there could be a disconnect between you and someone due to the fact that there's literally a difference in viewpoint. And empathy is needed in this scenario to kind of like step in each other's shoes. Also, ego. Okay, ego could be the root of some issues here. This could have something to do with like outside people around you, just being very hard-headed, aggressive. Controlling your personal anger could be something that's a little bit difficult too. Like you could have some moments where you really do want to go off. Now, advice for you with the the Tower, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. The advice is to see things for what it is. Like if there's been certain things exposed to your awareness or certain breakaways or breakthroughs that you've had where it's just kind of exposed either the instability of certain things or just changes that need to overall be made. The advice is to make those changes, okay, and not ignore what has either destroyed or messed up the foundation of a relationship, the financial foundation you could have, or just your overall foundation. It's just taking the time out to really look at where things went wrong so you can more so learn. Everything's a teachable moment. Also, finding happiness within the present moment instead of focusing even on what has went wrong. Focus on what can go right and what has went right for you in the present moment. Sometimes we need to, be fired from one job that we would have never left that wasn't paying us enough so that we can step into something better. Okay, so remembering the things that you have to be grateful for. I also have the Eight of Swords. So yeah, not frustrating yourself with things you can't necessarily control or may just not be a factor at all. Okay, overwhelming yourself mentally. Okay, also being in a space of denial, just making sure you're being realistic with yourself in all ways. Okay, what is the energy around love for Libras? So I have the Lovers, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So the energy around love, there could be a choice that you may have to make around whether or not you're going to fix things with a ex of yours. Even though they may have put you through some things, you could still see potential in them. You could still see a potential of a fresh start. For others of you, this choice could be on whether or not to stay single or to just focus on yourself. Or two options could be a thing here as well. One situation could be a past one, and then one could be like a newer situation where it kind of looks like it has potential, but you may not be sure. Some of you could be questioning also certain choices that you've made in your love life just as a whole. Did you make the right choice by leaving a relationship? Was there still a chance that things could be fixed? Okay, some of you could still be going through this whole process of emotionally purging like a past situation. And it could be kind of stopping you from really seeing the potential of newer connections here. But when it comes to career and finance, I have the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Three of Pentacles. So with career and finance, again, staying motivated, staying on top of your business is going to be pretty much the mood here and the key. Yeah, for a lot of you on an intuitive level, you know what you want to do in your career or what you should do. It's just really getting to work and buckling down and weeding out any distractions that kind of keep you from being focused, okay? Some of you could also be recognized for your hard work. You could be recognized in terms of like your dedication, or you could be like a long-standing employee or something at your job and they appreciate you, okay? Let's pull a final message card. What's the final message for my Libras? Final message. So we have the lamp, which represents remembrance. So I got this same card. I think it was, I don't remember the zodiac sign, but when it comes to reflecting on the past, if you're not reflecting from a place of trying to take valuable nuggets from those experiences, then it's doing you no good, okay? And pay attention to, I said the same thing for another zodiac sign. Pay attention to the thoughts or the memories, that you do tend to remember. Are they the negative ones? Are they the more positive ones? Are they the indifferent ones, like the ones that are just kind of like a mixture of all? Pay attention to that, because it could go into the story that you tell about, your life as a whole and what you could almost believe to be your future if you tell yourself enough that, history will repeat itself. But thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful. If you enjoyed, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.